Praise the Lord. Praise the Lord. Send me a little bit like I'm in the course. Akekho umuntu omuhle njengoKristu. Akekho umuntu omuhle njengoNkulunkulu. Bathi abantu bebabi kuwe kodwa yena abe muhle. Uthi nanoma wena umubi kuye kodwa yena still abe muhle. Akashintshi. Hallelujah. Sometimes when you see that you are unworthy to receive from him, but yena uNkulunkulu athi you are still worthy because he forgives. Amen.
Amen.
The Bible says akasiphathi ngokufanele izono zethu. Hallelujah. Siyambonga uNkulunkulu bathandekayo. You can take a seat. Let's give them a big hand as well. Hallelujah. Praise the good God. Praise the Lord. Praise the Lord. Praise the Lord. Today it's a big day in Africa because we are celebrating Africa Day. We are reminded as Africans, actually we've been colonized, but within that colony our identity was taken. And we were called names. Even right now, we are still called names as a dark continent. Not just dark because there's light, but also dark because there are no brains. And Africa is the richest continent, but Africa is poor when it comes to leadership. Because the visionaries of Africa died with the vision. Even those who were supposed to catch the baton, they didn't catch the baton, but they caught their own pockets. Hence the visionaries of Africa, when they died,
happy birthday song for them.
Some of them died having not enjoyed the freedom that they died for. And us who are within that freedom, we don't see the significance of it. Instead, every person is looking at his or her own pocket. It's like, is this saying in practical that God for us all, but every person for himself? We've forgotten where we come from. And the vision is no more there. But it's all about who's standing. One of the things that has caught up with Africa today is none other than the biggest corruption you could ever see. Every continent has got its own problems, but the continent of Africa today is corruption. Every African country today, we are fighting corruption. And you ask yourself, what has happened? And the minerals that are supposed to uplift the people of Africa are minerals that are used to trade with the rights of the Africans. Because somebody there says, I need to be somebody at the expense of the people. Therefore, the term and the concept of leadership in Africa, it is a lip service but not a practical thing. Because the leaders of Africa are not leading as they're supposed to. And because of the leadership outside there, you don't even see the leadership at church level. The same church which is supposed to be a prophet to the leadership somewhere, the very same leadership, the very same prophetic, the very same prophets are not there. Because wherever you go in Africa, you don't see a difference. Even when you go to church, there's no more difference. You go outside church, there's no difference. People of Africa have no place of safety. Because even when they run to church, it's like they've gone to the West.
Happy birthday.
Leadership is gone. Somebody once said it has gone to dogs. Because Africa is no more ashamed of anything. You open your CNN, you open your Sky News, it's all about Africa. It's all about the shame in Africa. And when Africa is not standing, other countries who are clever will move in and take over. Europe is full in Nigeria today because Europe wants to be given a chance to prove itself. Because Europe says we can give those girls back in 2 days' time. Whereas in Africa, we don't even know how many girls are missing. And we don't even know where we can locate them. But Europe says, give us 2 days, we can give them, we can bring them back. But right away, la balahleke khona labantwana akwaziyo kusafunisela. Kodwa Europe ithi thina singakutholela bona in 2 days time. Now the worst part is this year about 21 countries in Africa are running elections. And everybody's crossing fingers. Already we know that elections are nullified in Malawi yesterday. Because of what? Corruption. There's a problem of what? Leadership. Let's stand, let's pray for Africa.